Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 35, Chance Georges. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 23, Jake Knoll. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 3, Braden Wallace. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 16, Derek Acevedo. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 6, Gavin Jeter. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 7, Cooper Triggs. The head coach for the Norsemen is Chris Hill, and the assistant coaches are Steve Faber, Nolan Faber, Aaron Gregg, and Langdon Sullivan. And now the batting order for your Grundy Center Spartans. Batting first, shortstop number 12, Judd Jarofsky. Batting second, pitcher number 5, Braden Davey. Batting third, catcher number 11, Pete Leva. Batting fourth, third baseman number 2, Ethan Meester. Batting fifth, the first baseman number 19, Ryder Seifer. Batting sixth, center fielder number 29 or 24, Hayden Gertis. Batting seventh, the right fielder number 10, Mason Beatty. Batting eighth, the designated hitter number 13, Asher Ruderman. And batting ninth, the left fielder number 1, Carson Lobby. Your head coach for the Spartans is Pat Brown II, and your assistant coach is Jason Dorowski and Mike Curtis. The officials for tonight is Kirk Neuroth and Nick Neuroth.
Good evening and welcome to Grundy Center for a top 10 two-way matchup tonight between the visiting Roland Story Norsemen and the hometown Grundy Center Spartans. Should be a really good game. The Norsemen come into tonight's game
right the Norsemen, center fielder number 30, Aiden Frey.
While in the most recent poll, the Spartans come in at rank number 10. Braden Davey on the mound, and here's his first pitch of the night. Strike on the outside corner. We are underway in Grundy Center. Leading off for Roland Story, Aiden Frey, the center fielder. Davey comes back with an off-speed pitch to get ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Frey having an outstanding year as a leadoff hitter, hitting .457 on the year, has scored 50 runs on the season. Davey's fastball misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Roland Story comes into tonight's game with a 26-1 record. Their lone loss this season to Sadell. Davey overthrows on a fastball outside. Counts even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. After that loss to Sadell, Roland Story has won their last 11 games. And during that streak, they've been averaging 12.5 runs per ball game. Davey misses upstairs, runs the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter, Aiden Frey. Off-speed pitch freezes Frey, and a leadoff strikeout for Braden Davey in the Grundy Center defense.
Now batting for Roland Story, first baseman number 22, Cale Faber.
Cale Faber, the first baseman, digs in. Faber hitting .338 on the season. What is you'll soon learn is a common theme for this Roland Story lineup. A lot of really big offensive numbers. Davey misses low and away for ball one. Strike on the outside corner is called. 1 ball, 1 strike. This Norseman team ranks first in Class 2A in stolen bases. This one driven down the left field line. That's going to get down. 1 out single. Left fielder Carson Lobby quickly gets it back into the infield. But Cale Faber is on base with a 1 out single.
Number 11, Colin Willis.
We mentioned this Roland Story team leads the state as far as Class 2A in stolen bases with 172 as a team on the year. Faber, your runner at first base, responsible for 12 stolen bases and 14 attempts. Colin Willis up to bat, batting from the left side. Pops this one up. Shortstop Drowski going back. He calls it. Makes the grab in shallow left center field. Willis is retired on 1 pitch. Makes it 2 outs in the top of the first inning.
Up to bat for the Norseman, designated hitter number 35, James Georges.
Chance Georges now the hitter. Dangerous hitter for this Roland Story team. Leads the team with a .461 average, 10 doubles, 5 home runs, 38 RBIs. Watches an off-speed pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and Davies ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Georges, the designated hitter, batting for the pitcher Gavin Griffith tonight. Close play at first base as they nearly had the base runner Faber picked off, but he's able to get back underneath the tag. Smart idea to throw over in this situation. 0-2, typically a good count to run on with 2 outs. There goes Faber. Georges fouls it off to the backstop. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs in the top of the first inning. Cale Faber, the runner on first base after a 1-out single. Cleanup hitter Chance Georges at the plate, facing Braden Davey. Faber running, pitch low and outside. Lebo's throw on target. Faber's throwing out. Nice job by second baseman Riggs Yoder to put the tag on there with the runner barreling down on him. And through half an inning, no score. The Norsemen get 1 hit, but their inning is ended as he's thrown out second, trying to steal. Grundy Center, coming to bat in the bottom of the first inning, will have Judd Jarofsky, Braden Davey, and Pete Lebo. We'll take a short break and be back with you live in the bottom of the first.
Up to bat for Grandy Center, shortstop number 12, Judd
Grandy
Jarofsky.
Center, the Spartans coming to bat for the first time tonight. Shortstop Judd Jarofsky leading things off, and he'll be facing Gavin Griffith, the senior pitcher for this Roland Story team. Griffith has pitched 19 1/3 innings coming into tonight's game, where he has a 1.81 ERA, lowest on the team. First pitch to Jarofsky is inside for ball one. Griffith working out of the stretch exclusively. Paints a fastball right at the knees, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Jarofsky having an outstanding season at the plate, hitting .595. Drives this one into left field. Right at the left fielder. He had to take about 4 steps to his right, then was able to make the play. So Jarofsky is retired on the flyer to left.
Pitcher number 5, Braden Davey.
Pitcher Braden Davey now up to bat. Davey hitting .234 on the season. He's 11 hits in his 47 at-bats. Inning or two for these Spartan hitters to get used to seeing that. Davey takes ball 2, 2 balls, 1 strike. Drives this one into left center. That's going to get in the gap. Davey rounding first, the ball rolls all the way to the fence. Braden Davey standing on second base with a 1-out double.
Up to bat for the Spartans, catcher number 11, Pete Lebo.
Perfectly placed line drive by Braden Davey in the left center, equidistant between the left fielder and center fielder. No doubt double. Now catcher Pete Lebo digging in with an RBI opportunity. Speedy Braden Davey on second base. Being held on by the shortstop. First pitch to Lebo outside for ball 1. Lebo hitting .375 on the year. Tied for the team lead with 11 walks. Has 14 RBIs, looking for number 15 in this opportunity. Takes ball 2 low, 2 balls, no strikes. Lebo goes the opposite way, shallow left field. Davey will hold up at third. Back-to-back one-out hits by the
Now
Spartans.
batting third baseman number 2, Ethan Meester.
Lebo just kind of a soft flare in the 5-6 hole into left field. Perfectly placed single. Ethan Meester, third baseman, now up to bat. Lebo 10 of 10 on stolen bases this year. Let's see if he gets the green light in this first third situation. Derek Acevedo is the catcher for Roland Story. There goes Lebo. Meester swings, fouls this one out of play. Looks like the hit and run was on, but the foul ball will return Lebo to first base. Gavin Griffith on the mound for the Norsemen with a 4-0 record this year. Lebo running again. Swing and a miss by Meester. Throws cut off by the second baseman. Braden Davey stays home at third. Now runners at second and third, 1 out. And an 0-2 count to Ethan Meester. Meester, the cleanup hitter, batting .396 on the season. Chance for RBIs in this situation. Coming into this ball game, opponents have only been hitting .159 against Gavin Griffith. So Spartans with 2 base hits in the first is a bit of a odd situation. Meester swings and misses. He is retired on strikes. Now 2 outs for first
Now
baseman
batting
Ryder
for the
Slifer.
Spartans, first baseman number 19, Ryder Slifer.
Slifer hitting .273 on the season. Leads the Spartans with 3 home runs on the year. Takes fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. Slifer also leads this Spartan lineup. He's been hit by 7 pitches this season. Soft line over the shortstop head. That's going to get down for a single. Davies going to score easily. Ball gets past the left fielder. Lebo will score standing up. And Slifer stands at second base. That is an RBI single for Ryder Slifer. Takes second on the air. Lebo able to score on the air.
Now batting center fielder number 24, Hayden Gertis.
Grundy Center strikes first with the 2-out single from Ryder Slifer. Center fielder Hayden Gertis now up to bat. Gertis batting .256 on the season. Takes fastball for strike 1. Hayden Gertis playing center field tonight with Braden Davey on the mound, which is the typical lineup shift. Davey's your everyday center fielder when he's not pitching, which usually shifts Gertis to left field. Now facing an 0-2 count. Offering from Griffith blowing away. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hayden Gertis. Ryder Slifer standing on second base after his RBI single gets the Spartans on the board in the first. Off-speed pitch. Gertis just got a piece of it to foul it off and stay alive. One ball, 2 strikes to junior center fielder. Gertis does a good job of spoiling that pitch. There's a fastball just off the outside corner of the plate, and he just threw his hands out there to foul that off, hoping for a better pitch in this next offering. But Gavin Griffith working out of the stretch, comes set. Off-speed pitch misses high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Soft ground ball to the right side. Second base moves over to his left. Fields it cleanly and throws Gertis out at first base. And that will retire the side in the first inning. But not before Grundy Center scores 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, 1 left on base. We'll take a short break and be back with you live at the top of the second inning. Welcome back to Grundy Center. Top of the second inning. Spartans
second
get that
baseman
early
number 23,
2-0
Jake
lead.
Knoll.
Chance George is getting his second look at Davey as he was the batter at the end of the first inning when Faber was thrown out trying to steal. Now 1 ball, 1 strike to the designated hitter for Roland Story. Off-speed pitch from Davey, breaks low and away. Fastball misses outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Chance Georges, a junior, cleanup hitter for the Norsemen, swings and misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and Georges is retired to lead off the top of the 2nd inning. Brings up second baseman
Up to
Jake
bat,
Knoll.
second baseman number 23, Jake Knoll.
Knoll, a .329 hitter on the year. Leads this Roland Story team with 36 RBIs on the year. Pops this one straight back. Lebo's going to give it a look. Will get out of play. And Braden Davey ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Davey. Fastball outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Jake Knoll, 23 hits on the season in his 70 at-bats. One ball, 2 strikes, now the count. Fastball in the outside corner, fouled off. Knoll stays alive for another pitch. Braden Davey making his 5th start of the season for Grundy Center. Ground ball through the left side. Nice play by Meester. Throw to first base. Gets past Slifer. Knoll's going to try to go to second. Here's the throw from Slifer. Not in time. Knoll gets to second base on the Spartan error.
Now batting for Roland Story, shortstop number 3, Braden Wallace.
Shortstop Braden Wallace up to bat. Now with a runner on second and 1 out. Wallace hitting .275 on the season. Knoll has 18 stolen bases on the year in 19 attempts. Nice curveball from Braden Davey, gets ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike. Shortstop Judd Jarofsky holding the runner on second. He's playing just behind him, maybe half a step towards second base. Swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch. Nice job by Pete Lebo blocking that, keeping the runner at second base. And Braden Davey ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Braden Wallace, the hitter. Fastball, foul tip straight back into Lebo's mitt for out number 2. 2 strikeouts in the inning now for Braden Davey. 2 outs, runner on second.
Catcher number 16, Derek Acevedo.
Catcher Derek Acevedo up to bat with an RBI opportunity. Acevedo batting .218 on the season. Swings at a high fastball for strike 1. Runner stealing. Throw down to third base from Lebo. It's in time. He was throwing out trying to steal, and the second inning ends similar to the first with Pete Lebo throwing out a would-be base stealer. Roland Story gets a runner on second base, unable to bring him in. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Spartans lead 2-0. Leading off the bottom of the second inning for Grundy Center, right fielder Mason Tatey. Gavin Griffith on the mound for Roland Story. Fastball misses outside for ball one. Tatey, a freshman right fielder for this Grundy Center team, takes ball two, hitting .293 on the year. It has a .463 on base percentage, courtesy of 11 walks, which is tied for the team lead. Chops this one foul just in front of the third base dugout. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch from Griffith misses upstairs. 3 balls, 1 strike to Mason Tatey, leading off the bottom of the second inning for Grundy Center. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Griffith comes set, working out of the stretch. Fastball, and Tatey swings and misses. He goes down on strikes for the first out of the second inning.
Up to bat for Grundy Center, the designated hitter, number 13, Asher Luderman.
Designated hitter, 8th grader Asher Luderman up to bat. Luderman hitting .333 on the year, 12 hits and 36 at-bats. He is batting in place of second baseman Riggs Yoder. Swing and a miss. And Griffith now just pounding the strike zone with fastballs. There's another fastball, swung on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes to Luderman. This fastball misses outside. This Norseman team really solid pitching and defense. They only allow 3.2 runs per game over the course of the season. Fastball popped up foul out of play. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. And they've played, this Roland Story team has played 27 games, which is one of the leaders in Class 2A. In comparison, this Grundy Center team has only played 15. Luderman hit by a pitch. It looked like an off-speed pitch that didn't break. Catches Luderman on that front arm. And he is on base.
Up to bat for Grundy Center, left fielder number 1, Carson Lobby.
It's the second time this season Luderman's been hit by a pitch. And left fielder Carson Lobby now up to bat. Throw over to first base. Not in time. Luderman did not have a real big lead. Lobby hitting .212 on the season. Takes ball 1, low and away. Carson Lobby, the number 9 hitter in this Spartan order. Leadoff hitter Jed Jarofsky on deck. Luderman, the runner at first. Lobby showing bunt. Gets it down to third baseline. Nice play by the third baseman to make the out at first base. Luderman gets to second base. A back pick throw from the first baseman goes into left field, but the left fielder
Now
does a
hitting
nice job of
shortstop
backing
number
up the play
12,
just
Jed
as he's taught to
Jarofsky.
do. Asher Luderman now on second base after the sacrifice bunt by Lobby. RBI opportunity for Jed Jarofsky, the leading hitter for this Spartan team. Came in tonight hitting .595. And now Roland Story coach Chris Hill is going to have a mound visit. I imagine Jed Jarofsky at the plate. They're trying to decide whether or not they will pitch to him or intentionally walk him, or if they do pitch to him, just remind Gavin Griffith, don't throw anything too good in this situation. Again, this Roland Story team 26-1 on the year. They are first in Class 2A in stolen bases, first in RBIs, first in strikeouts pitched, first in runs scored. They're second in run differential, second in doubles, first in walks, first in sack bunts, second in home runs, and have the most wins of any team in Class 2A. The mound conference is over. Gavin Griffith on the mound facing Jed Jarofsky. Fastball misses upstairs. Jarofsky ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Jarofsky flew out to left field to lead off the game in the first. Fastball outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Now after the 2-ball strike, Jarofsky will be intentionally walked and put him at first base. As Roland Story opts to face Braden Davey in this situation.
Off to bat, pitcher number 5, Braden Davey.
Davey hit that double back in the first in that left center field gap. And 2 runners on, 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Fastball low and away for strike 1. Good pitch by Gavin Griffith. Low outside corner pitch, always a tough one to hit for right-handed hitters. Comes inside with a high fastball. The back pit play to first base, gets past the first baseman. Luderman's rounding third, giving it a look. Throw from the right fielder gets back to the cutoff. And on the throwing error, Spartan runners advance. Second and third. And the count, no balls, 2 strikes to Braden Davey. So Jarofsky had a big secondary lead after that last pitch. The catcher saw it. Acevedo snapped it down to first base. But the throw was in the dirt. Got past the first baseman and rolled down the right field line. Griffith comes in, fastball just misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball about the exact same spot, evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. we've pretty much seen all fastballs this inning from Griffith. He did throw the one-off speed pitch to Luderman, which hit him on the arm. Davey fouls that last pitch back out of play. Asher Luderman, the runner on third base. Judd Jarofsky on second. 2 outs. Braden Davey at the plate. Gavin Griffith on the mound. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch gets out away from him all the way to the backstop. And Luderman scores to make it 3-0 Grundy Center. Bit of an uncharacteristic start to this game for Roland Story as they came into the game with a really strong fielding percentage. In fact, they were ranked 4th in Class 2A with their fielding percentage. They've made 2 errors in the first 2 innings. Now 2 outs, full count to Braden Davey, runner on third base. Davey fouls this one back out of play, and he'll get another chance. Davey asks for time and is granted right before the start of the pitch. The Roland Story coach voicing his opinion that he thought it was a little bit of a late call, which it maybe was. As the umpire is not required to grant time if a batter requests it. Be that as it may, the count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. Senior Judd Jarofsky on third base. Senior pitcher Braden Davey up to bat, looking to drive in a run. Griffith on the mound comes set, looks in, gets his sign. And Davey fouls another one back out of play. Braden Davey hit his 4th double of the season back in the first inning. Came in tonight batting .234, so he raised his average with that double. Now looking to drive in a run. Takes ball forward, low and outside. There's runners at the corners, 2 outs. Davey 6 stolen bases in the year and 6 attempts. Not a lot of attempts, but he does have plenty of speed, and this is a running situation to see if he gets the sign to steal second base. Catcher Pete Lebo up to bat, batting from the left side. Davey on first base, Jarofsky on third. Davey running. Pitch gets away from the catcher, gets all the way to the backstop, and Jarofsky will come in to score. Davey heads up base running, doesn't slow down, gets all the way to third on the fastball. And Grundy Center leads 4-0. So we've seen a throwing error, a hit batter, a wild pitch, and a pass ball this inning from a normally solid Roland Story defense. Lebo takes ball 2 outside. 2 balls, no strikes to the senior catcher. Lebo singled in the first inning. That soft liner in between third and short. Takes the fastball in the inside corner for strike 1. Gavin Griffith on the mound, trying to get out of the second inning without any more damage done. Lebo skies this one to center field. Center fielder going back, camps under it, makes the grab. brings an end to the second inning. But Grundy Center scores 2 more. They scored 2 in the first, added 2 more in the second, and Spartans lead 4-0 as we head to the third inning.
Up to bat for the Norsemen, catcher number 16, Derek Acevedo.
Welcome back to Grundy Center. Derek Acevedo leading off the top of the third. He was the batter up to bat at the end of the second. Jake Knoll was thrown out, attempting to steal third base. Pete Lebo is now throwing out a base runner in each of the first 2 innings. So Acevedo will lead off the third with a fresh count. Acevedo again hitting .218 on the season, but a .462 on base percentage. That's powered by 16 walks, and he's been hit by 9 pitches. Ground ball to shortstop, fielded by Jarofsky on the big hop. Go to first base in plenty of time, and Acevedo is retired on the 6-3 putout.
Now heading for Roland Story, third baseman number 6, Gavin Jeter.
Gavin Jeter now digging into bat. He's a .280 hitter, and he leads this Roland Story team. He's been hit by 13 pitches this season. So despite that .280 average, he has an on-base percentage over 50%, .507 OBP. He takes a curveball in the outside corner for strike 1. Pops this one foul out of play, and Braden Davey ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Davey looking sharp early in this game for Grundy Center has allowed 1 base runner each of the first 2 innings. Each of those base runners thrown out trying to steal. Tries a fastball in the outside corner, misses for 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jeter, the number 8 hitter for Roland Story, drives this one into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit, cut off by Tatey. And that's a 1-out single for Gavin Jeter.
Up to bat, right fielder number 7, Cooper Triggs.
Jeter 11 for 11 stolen bases on the year. We mentioned this Roland Story team is first in Class 2A in stolen bases, but they've been thrown out twice tonight. We'll see if that discourages them from running in this situation. Cooper Triggs, the right fielder, up to bat. Off-speed pitch from Davey breaks right at the knees for strike 1. Gavin Jeter, the runner at first base. Cooper Triggs, the batter. Fastball misses high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Triggs hitting .207 on the season. It's 12 hits and 58 at-bats. Gavin Jeter takes the lead at first after his 1-out single. Triggs swings and misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Davey came into tonight's ball game second innings pitch this season for Grundy Center with 21 innings pitched. That's a 3-1 record. Opponents hitting just 190 against him. In those 21 innings, he has 22 strikeouts and a 2.33 ERA. Just misses on the inside corner. Cooper Triggs takes ball 2. Swing and a miss, and Triggs is retired on strikes for the second out of the inning. On top of the order, center fielder Aiden Frey.
Now batting for Roland Story, center fielder number 30, Aiden Frey.
Frey struck out looking in the first inning, but a dangerous hitter, a .457 average. And if he gets on base, it's almost a guaranteed bet that he'll be running, as he has 45 stolen bases on the year. Off-speed pitch from Davey misses low for ball 1. So Frey with 45 stolen bases on the year. To put that in context, Grundy Center as a team has 52. Fastball misses up and in. 2 balls, no strikes to the Norseman leadoff hitter Aiden Frey. Gavin Jeter, the runner at first, 2 outs. And ball 3 misses high. And Frey now ahead in the count, 3 balls, no strikes. Pitch hits the inside corner. Makes the count 3 balls, 1 strike. As Frey looked to have a take on all the way on that 3-0 pitch. Davey working out of the stretch, gets his sign from Lebo. Misses inside for ball 4. And Roland Story now 2 runners on, but 2 outs in the top of the third inning.
First baseman number 22, Cale Faber.
First baseman Cale Faber up to bat. He singled back in the first inning. And was thrown out, attempting to steal second to end the first. But Faber, a .338 hitter on the season, and he leads the Roland Story team with 20 walks he's drawn. Or excuse me, that is second on the team. Aiden Frey now leads the team. But Faber has walked 20 times, a .547 on base percentage, which means he gets on base nearly 55% of the time that he's up to bat. Looking for an RBI opportunity in this situation, trying to cut into that Grundy Center lead. Davey misses outside for ball 1. Two runners on, 2 outs in the top of the third. Davey dots a fastball right on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lebo calls time to go talk with Braden Davey. Now Coach Pat Brown is going to come out. He's going to bring in the entire infield, it looks like. A 1 ball, 1 strike count, 2 outs. And Coach Brown just wanted to make sure everybody on the infield's aware of the situation. Force at any bag on the infield. Cale Faber, the first baseman, up to bat. 1-1 count facing Braden Davey. Off-speed pitch in the dirt for ball 2. Faber with 21 RBIs on the season. A base hit here would most likely give him 22. Waves at a nice off-speed pitch from Davey as that broke low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs now to Faber. Let's see if the runners get put in motion in this situation. He fouls this one down the right field line. It's going to get out of play right over near the Grundy Center bullpen. 2-2 count, 2 outs in the top of the 3rd inning, 2 runners on base for Roland Story. Senior Braden Davey on the mound for Grundy Center. Off-speed pitch, gets Faber on strikes. Big strikeout for Davey, as he is able to extinguish the Roland Story rally without any runs being scored. So that is 3 scoreless innings for Braden Davey to start this game. We go to the bottom of the 3rd, Spartans lead 4-0. We are back in Grundy
Now
Center.
batting for Grundy Center, 3rd baseman number 2, Ethan Meester.
Ethan Meester leading off the bottom of the 3rd. Grundy Center out in front with a 4-0 lead. They've scored 2 runs in each of the first 2 innings against Gavin Griffith. Meester struck out swinging his first at bat. Ball 1 low in the dirt to Meester. Grundy Center coming off a loss last night to Gladbrook Rhinebecks. They lost 7-6 in 8 innings. Meester takes a fastball for ball 2. This one rolls off the catcher's mitt all the way to the backstop. The Spartans with a busy week. They were victorious against East Marshall on Monday, 4-1. Lost last night to GR, 7-6. And they have a game tomorrow night versus AGWSR. Another home game for Grundy Center. Meester takes strike 1 on the outside corner. Gavin Griffith on the mound, working out of the stretch. Meester ground ball to second base, fielded by Noel. Easy play at first base to retire Meester for the first out of the 3rd inning.
Now batting for the Spartans, 1st baseman number 19, Ryder Slifer.
Ryder Slifer up to bat. He had an RBI single back in the 1st. Big 2-out hit that then skipped past the left fielder. He got to second base on the air, and Lebo scored on that error for the 2nd run of the 1st inning. Slifer takes ball 1 outside. Ground ball to shortstop. Fielded and throw to first base in plenty of time to retire Slifer. 2 up, 2 down for Grundy Center in the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting for Grundy Center, center fielder number 24, Hayden Gertis.
Center fielder Hayden Gertis up to bat. Gertis, a .256 hitter on the season. He grounded out to second base back in the 1st inning. Griffith misses outside for ball one. Ground ball, short line drive. Griffith does a nice job of picking that one up off the ground. He got his glove down right by his ankle to catch that in the air before it hit the dirt. And that will retire Hayden Gertis. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. The first 3-up, 3-down inning recorded by Roland Story tonight. And at the end of 3, Grundy Center still leads 4-0. Welcome back to Grundy Center. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Senior Braden Davey out for his 4th inning of work.
Up to bat for the Norsemen, left fielder number 11, Colin Willis.
Colin Willis to lead things off for the Norsemen here in the 4th inning. First pitch swinging, soft liner into shallow right field. And that's down for a leadoff single for Colin Willis.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 35, Chance Georges.
Willis, 28 stolen bases on the year in 29 attempts. But again, we've seen Pete Lebo already throw out 2 base runners tonight. We'll see if they test him with Willis at first base. Cleanup hitter Chance Georges up to bat. He struck out in the second, but a dangerous hitter with a .461 average. And leads this team with 5 home runs and 38 RBIs. First pitch swings and misses. George is the designated hitter batting for the pitcher, Gavin Griffith, tonight. Davey throws over to first base. Wants to let Willis know he's thinking about him. Davey from the stretch. Another throw to first base. This one gets past the first baseman. Willis will get to second base as Slifer tracks down the errant throw. So the pickoff throw is in the dirt. And that throwing error allows Willis to get to second base. Best scoring opportunity of the night so far for Roland Story with the runner on second, no outs. Offering from Davey low and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball high. And George is ahead in the count now, 2 balls, 1 strike. Ryder Slifer playing way in on the dirt, or on the grass, excuse me. Hard ground ball to shortstop, fielded by Jarowski, going to his left, throw to first base in time. As Gavin Griffith is retired on the ground ball.
Second baseman, number 23, Jake Knoll.
Willis advances to third base. Now runner on third, 1 out. Second baseman Jake Knoll up to bat. He reached on an error. His first at bat tonight, back in the 2nd inning. He was later thrown out trying to steal. Willis on third base. Spartans playing with the infield in. Davey just misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fly ball deep to left field. Carson Lobby going back. Makes the catch just in front of the warning track. Willis able to score easily on the sac fly, as that was plenty deep enough for him to tag up and score on the second out of the inning. But Jake Knoll with the RBI gets Roland Story on the board. Willis led off the inning with a single, got to second on the throwing error, advanced to third on the ground out, and then scores on the sac fly from Jake Knoll.
Now batting shortstop number 3, Braden Wallace.
Now 2 outs, nobody on base. Wallace takes strike 1. Fastball from Davey misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Davey back to working out of the windup now. The base is empty. Braden Wallace, the shortstop, struck out back in the second inning. Now ahead in the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Wallace, a .275 hitter, coming into tonight's ball game. Curveball from Davey just misses outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Fastball from Davey outside, and that's a 2-out walk drawn by Braden Wallace. Wallace, 21 stolen bases on the year in 22 attempts.
Now batting for Roland Story, catcher number 16, Derek Acevedo.
It's probably not a bad chance to run here for Roland Story. 2 outs, nobody else on base. Good base stealer at first base. Let's see if Wallace has the green light to go. Derek Acevedo, the hitter. Popped up out of play, and Braden Davey ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike. Acevedo grounded out to shortstop last inning, so he is 0 for 1 in the ball game. Braden Wallace, the runner at first, takes his lead. There he goes. Throw from Lebo down to second base. Not in time, as Braden Wallace steals second base. Pitch to Acevedo was high, so now the count 1 ball, 1 strike. And a runner in scoring position, but 2 outs in the top of the 4th inning. Swung and fouled straight back. Braden Davey heading the count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Derek Acevedo, the catcher, at the plate. Braden Wallace, the runner at second. Acevedo, slow roller to third base. Big hop from Meester. Throw to first base in plenty of time. Acevedo is retired on the 5-3 putout. And that brings an end to the top of the 4th inning, but not before Roland Story gets on the board for the first time tonight. Makes the score 4-1 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Grundy Center coming to bat. Welcome back to Grundy Center. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. Spartans coming to bat. Right fielder Mason Tatey will lead things off for Grundy Center. Looking ahead at the upcoming schedule, tomorrow night, AGWSR visits Grundy Center in what is a non-conference game. So even though they are conference foes, tomorrow night's game is a non-conference matchup as they've already played once this year as a conference game. AGWSR came away with that victory. Grundy Center with 3 losses on the year, all 3 losses just by 1 run.
Up to bat for Grundy Center, right fielder number 10, Mason Tatey.
We will have the live stream broadcast on this YouTube channel again tomorrow night. As Mason Tatey digs in to face Gavin Griffith for the second time tonight. Tatey struck out his first at bat back in the second. Fastball misses for ball 1. Tatey takes a fastball right on the outside corner. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Mason Tatey, freshman right fielder for Grundy Center. Swings and misses. Two strikes now on Tatey. He struck out swinging back in the second. Acevedo sets up way outside. Fastball misses, gets all the way to the backstop. Three balls, 2 strikes to Mason Tatey. Tatey fouls this one back out of play, stays alive. He'll get 1 more pitch. Tatey is tied with Pete Liebel for the most walks drawn this season for Grundy Center. Each of them drawing 11 bases on balls. Soft liner to shallow right center field. That's going to drop for a leadoff single for Mason Tatey.
Now batting for Grundy Center, the designated hitter number 13, Asher Luderman.
Asher Luderman, the designated hitter, now up to bat. Luderman was hit by a pitch, his first at bat back in the second. Later came around to score, courtesy of a throwing error and a couple of wild pitches. Showing bunt with Tatey on first. Third baseman way in on the grass. Pick play down to first, not in time, as Tatey was able to get back. It was a smart play put on by Roland Story. Sometimes that runner on first gets a little antsy trying to get to second. Welcome back to Grundy Center. Apologize for the technical difficulties. In that 5th inning, big inning for Roland Stories. They were able to put 5 runs on the board in the 5th and now lead Grundy Center 6-4 going into the bottom of the 5th inning. We will get the score updated as we go. And we do have a new pitcher on the mound for Roland Story in the bottom of the 5th inning. Number 14 freshman Ryan Kepley, making his 7th appearance of the season on the mound. He's thrown 18 innings this year. The 2-0 record has 2 saves. Opponents batting just .169 against him and a .272 ERA. So very strong numbers for this freshman pitcher. And to recap that 5th inning, those 5 runs scored by Roland Story were courtesy of 3 walks issued and 4 base hits, all singles. So a lot of traffic on the bases in that 5th inning, and Roland Story able to knock in 5 runs. So now Grundy Center trailing for the first time tonight. They will have the top of the order up to bat in the 5th inning. Senior shortstop Judd Jarofsky leading off the bottom of the 5th inning for Grundy Center. Jarofsky flew out to left field to lead off the game in the first. Was intentionally walked in the second, where he came around to score. Now up to bat for the 3rd time tonight, facing a new pitcher in Ryan Kepley. Fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. Kepley with 26 strikeouts in those 18 innings. So he's walked 10 batters on the year, gets ahead of Jarofsky now. No balls, 2 strikes. Fastball just misses. Tried to get Jarofsky to chase, but he wouldn't bite. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. So leading hitter for Grundy Center, Judd Jarofsky. Drives this one into center field. Center fielder going back. He's going to get over his head. Bounces off the fence in center. Jarofsky pulls up into second base with a leadoff double to start the 5th inning. Jarofsky tried to get to third base, tried to catch Roland Story sleeping. He was nearly able to get underneath the tag, but he is thrown out at third base after that leadoff double for the first
now
time in the
batting
inning.
pitcher number 5, Braden Davey.
So it does go down in the book as a double for Jarofsky. But now 1 out, nobody on base for Braden Davey. Davey, the pitcher of record for Grundy Center tonight. He's gone all 5 innings so far. Braden Davey doubled and scored a run back in the first inning. Now facing Kepley for the first time tonight. Skies this one into center field. Center fielder going over to his left, easily makes the grab. And that's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th inning for Grundy Center.
Up to bat for the Spartans, catcher number 11, Pete Lebo.
Now Lebo coming to bat with nobody on base, 2 outs in the 5th inning. Lebo batting from the left side, batting .375 on the season for Grundy Center, with a .545 on base percentage. Really strong offensive season for the senior catcher. Takes a fastball high for ball 1. Kepley working out of the stretch, nobody on base. A lot of movement on that off-speed pitch. Lebo to swing and miss as that cut in right underneath his hands. 1 ball, 1 strike. That pitch is outside, and Lebo ahead in the count. 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Lebo swings and fouls this one back out of play. Two balls, two strikes, two outs to Pete Lebo, batting from the left side of the plate, facing Ryan Kepley. Takes a fastball high and the count is full. Three-two pitch and Lebo turns on it. Ground ball down the right field line, but that is well foul. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes, and Lebo will get another pitch. Ryan Kepley, the pitcher, just a freshman, but pretty good velocity and good movement on his off-speed pitches. Gets Lebo to swing and miss. And that will close the book on the 5th inning. We go to the top of the 6th. Roland Story leads 6-4. Welcome back to Grundy Center. A bit of technical difficulties. We're now in the top of the 7th inning. Score remains 8-4. We'll get that up. Roland Story with 2 runners on base. Pinch hitter Hunter Hill now up to bat. Hunt. Meyer misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chance Georges led off the inning with a walk. Jake Knoll standing on first base after a single. Hill's bunt goes foul. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hill, just a freshman, just his 6th at bat of the season. He does have 2 sacrifices. So they're used to putting him in the game in bunting situations. Gave him a bunting sign with 2 strikes. That's all kinds of confidence in the freshman. Offering from Meyer misses outside. Count now 2 balls, 2 strikes. No outs, top of the 7th inning. Shows bunt again. Gets this one down the first baseline. Slifer with the tag. The runners advance. So Hill does a nice job with the sacrifice bunt.
Now bat number 16, Derek Acevedo.
Catcher Derek Acevedo now up to bat. Acevedo 0 for 2. Grounded out to shortstop, grounded out to third base. He did draw a walk back in that big 5th inning when Roland Story put 5 runs on the board. Drives this one in the center field, and that's going to get in for a single. Here comes the throw from Braden Davey. 2-run score. And Roland Story now leads 10-4. Chance Georges and Jake Knoll both score on the RBI single from Derek Acevedo. And they were both in scoring position due to the solid sacrifice bunt from Hunter Hill. That's now 10 unanswered runs scored by this high-powered Roland Story offense. They are approaching their season average of 11 runs per game that they typically score. Curveball from Britt Meyer misses low. 1 ball now to Gavin Jeter. Jeter 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Singled in the 3rd, reached on a walk in the 5th, grounded out to 3rd last inning. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped up down the right field line. Ryder Slifer makes the grab as that drifted back into fair territory. And that's now 2 outs in the top of the 7th.
Now batting right fielder number 7, Cooper Triggs.
Number 9 hitter, Cooper Triggs up to bat. Derek Acevedo on second base. Britt Meyer out for his 2nd inning of work in relief of Braden Davey. Swing and a miss as Meyer gets ahead in the count. Again, Britt Meyer, the leading pitcher for Grundy Center in appearances this year. This is his 10th appearance of the season. Driven into left field. Gertis going back, that's going to get over his head. Bounce up against the fence. Acevedo will score standing up from second. And that's an RBI double for Cooper Triggs.
Up to bat for the Norseman, center fielder number 30, Aiden Craig.